In terms of myself, I'm currently the co-founder and CEO of FinFlo, which is a fintech startup based in the UK in Paris. And I chair the responsible marketing committee at the UK's DMA. And finally, I'm a tutor on data privacy at their IDM college. I think there's been a lot of misinformation in the past about consumers not caring about their personal data, young people in particular. Now, research from the DMA shows that that's not true, with almost 80% of people concerned about losing control. So to reset this balance and rebuild trust, I think that marketers need to focus on taking only the data that they need and also prioritizing security in the way it's held, shared, and eventually disposed of. Now, we're going to need to get used to doing more with less, but this will make us better, more mindful marketers. I also believe that the more that we can do to repatriate data privacy away from legal to the parts of a business which own the business, which own the customer relationship, like marketing and customer support, the better. Now, that way, we can bake in respect for data as part of brand and service, rather than a compliance obligation. There's an imbalance, and I think what's starting to be redressed now, particularly in Europe, is the focus on collective actions. So basic concept is that data, people can get together around a source of data, collective source of data, or a collective cause. It could be, a church or a community group, and they can bargain collectively for their data and request that data from large platforms. The benefit for individual businesses that want to get insights from that data is that they can deal with groups of people and start to get real customer insights, and to know that that data has been properly consented and properly controlled. That's a very exciting way that I can see our relationship, both as individuals and as smaller businesses, with these huge online platforms evolve. Data portability is really key to this. In my last startup, we found that when people were given effective control of their access rights, combined with clear disclosure, that 85% of potential requests were dealt with without going down the long compliance route. This does have concerns that some of the new structures around this, obviously Google's privacy sandbox and FLOCs, which are federated learning of cohorts, puts ever more, control in the hands of Google, and you're starting to see Google almost act as a regulator itself. But this is in concert with a lot more cooperation and a lot more awareness among all the other members of this ecosystem. So I've become involved in the US with an organization called the Data Privacy Protocol, which represents a number of different players of stakeholders in that ecosystem, very much from brands through to ad tech players, and also new entrants in terms of tech providers, because there needs to be a healthy ecosystem. Just like AI, there's been a lot of hype around blockchain, and I think it's only now that it's starting to meet its full potential in terms of getting properly approved consent, and demonstrating that the fact that the blockchain offers a public statement of record breaks this cycle of companies kind of marking their own homework, and the fact that a lot of these projects have a very privacy conscious and a security conscious mindset is also a real breath of fresh air to the digital and data marketing community.